Hey guys, it's Sam, and thank you guys so much for 4,000 subscribers. It's actually more than that by the time this video goes up, but nevertheless, thank you guys so much for all of the likes and the comments and shares, favorites, all of that. It's really awesome, and you guys just help me out so much, and I really hope that my videos and my content and stuff can help you guys out as well. I also apologize, it's a bit windy right now, so you might hear some wind in the background. But yeah, sincerely, you guys are awesome, and it's just really cool to be able to have this community and talk with you guys and interact and everything that's awesome. So yeah, thank you for 4,000 subscribers, and I decided to do an FAQ video to celebrate, and I asked questions on DeviantArt, Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr, I think. Links are in the description down below for all my social medias. And so yeah, you guys asked me some questions and I'm going to answer them. Alright, question number 1. So if you had to kill either, which would you, a dog or 10 people? Great start. I guess I would have to choose the dog. I feel really bad about it, but it's 10 people. I'm sorry! And the other question is, what's my favorite animal? And I don't actually have a favorite animal. I do like a lot of different animals for the very longest time, and I think actually still now, my parents think my favorite animal is a wolf. And that was because I think I told them once that I liked wolves. And then for years after that, the only gifts I ever got from them were like wolf themed. Thanks, Mom and Dad. The wolves are cool, but you can tone it down a little bit. Next question. Okay. Where are you from? Like as in birthplace. I am from Florida, native Floridian, born and raised in the Sunshine State. Recently moved out to California, where it's very dry. And very dry. It's very dry here. I don't know how you guys do it over here. Like, next question. What do you enjoy most about DeviantArt? And I think that would just be the conversations that you can have, but you can kind of like say that about a lot of different social medias. I don't know, I like that it's very art focused, and because a lot of other social medias, and you can say Instagram, but Instagram is only good on your phone, and I like using my laptop. Okay, I like having the screen be huge and take up space, and I can actually see things and have a keyboard that's large enough for my hands. And it's like, I'm getting off topic. I don't like Instagram, but I do like DeviantArt. But I mean, I've grown up using DeviantArt. I've been on DeviantArt ever since I've been in middle school. And that was a very long time ago. Yeah, I mean, I made a lot of friends through DeviantArt. I learned a lot through DeviantArt. And I have, I guess, some nostalgia for it. I don't know. Okay, next question. Is Sam your real name? It is not. My real name is actually Samantha. Thank you for asking, though. I go by Sam. I don't particularly like Sammy, though. I've never liked Sammy. I like Sam. Next question. If you had to buy Taylor Swift a birthday present, what would you get her? I don't know. I don't really know a lot about Taylor Swift. I've listened to some of her songs. Maybe a notebook to write down some song lyrics. I don't know. If I had a pet duck, what would I name it? And the first thing that came to my mind was actually Mallard, which is a duck. But like, it's Kelly's fault, unsurprisingly, because she gave the last name Mallard to my main character of my novel Angel, so it's Sarah Mallard. So now it's like I can't think of ducks now without thinking Mallard. I would probably name it Mallard just because of that. Thanks, Kelly! Alright, next question. Oh, you asked a lot. Okay, are you a cat person or a dog person? I'm very, 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 very much a dog person. I am like 99.9, like it's like 100% dog person and like no percent cat person. I'm sorry, cat lovers, but it's dogs. Dogs all the way for me. Farsighted or nearsighted? Nearsighted, I had to think about it for a second. I can see things up close, but I can't see far away. and my prescription is actually pretty bad. I'm pretty blind. Roses or sunflowers? I am not sure, actually. Probably roses, because I think sunflowers, I don't know, I associate them more with bees. So I'm gonna go with roses. Plus I just drew a bunch of roses for my book, so roses, I guess. Are you a night person or a day person? I function better probably during the day. The night can be pretty nice, but I guess I'm gonna have to go with a day person. My favorite Pokemon? I don't know, man. You tell me what my favorite Pokemon is. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, next list of questions. How long have you been drawing? At what age did I start? I guess technically I've started drawing like whenever I picked up a crayon, maybe, or a marker. I don't know, whatever my mom probably first gave me that I could fit in my little hand, and just, maybe it wasn't even that. Maybe I just took like paint and I shoved my hand in it and just started stamping everywhere, and I don't know whatever age that was, maybe like 2. I have no memory of it, but that's probably about the time that I started getting into art. I guess to be more accurate, I've kind of been into art and stuff in general for a long time. It helped a lot that my mom was into art, so yeah, she kind of helped feed that interest, and so that was good, that was nice, I appreciated that. And I think it was around middle school that I got introduced to manga from my friends, and I was like, oh hey, this is cool, and they're like, oh yeah, we draw this stuff, and I was like, I wanna be cool too, man! So, yeah. What is your favorite color? Silver. Favorite food? Water. Next question. How old are you now? I am 24. When is your birthday? March 16th. What am I doing here? Asking me questions. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I actually like Neil deGrasse Tyson's answer for this, which was, and I'm gonna misquote it, but it was like the pre-evolution of the chicken that gave birth to the chicken. It was something like that. That was a good answer. What is life? Well, let's just use the power of the internet. What is life? The condition that distinguishes animals and plants from inorganic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. You're welcome. I've educated you. Next question. Am I your friend? You're welcome to chat with me all you want, and I will do my best to respond. But friendship doesn't just happen. I like to get to know people, and yeah, so for those of you who are like, let's be friends, I don't do that. Did you answer all my questions? Thus far, I have. Why do I ask so many questions? Because entertainment? You're bored? I don't know. Alright, cool. Next set of questions. Alright, how long have you been drawing? Answered that. What art supplies do you use? I use for digital drawing, I did use a Wacom Bamboo, but I can't with my new laptop, so instead I have an Intuos Small, and that's pretty much what I exclusively use for digital art. And then in terms of programs, Photoshop is basically the majority of it. For traditional mediums, there's a lot. Copic markers, I would like to get more into Crayola markers again, acrylic paint, watercolor, graphite, but that's kind of slowed down, pen, colored pencil, I don't know, that's the gist of it. What markers are those? Most likely Copic, unless I'm using Crayola, because I do want to start using Crayola again. Where do you get those markers? I got mine from Carpe Diem. It's a nice site. They have good prices, so there you go. Why do you draw an anime cartoon style? because that's how I started drawing. And I kind of just liked it. Do you like digital or traditional art more? I will probably, like if I had to choose one or the other to do for the rest of my life, it would probably be traditional art. I don't know, because I grew up doing traditional art. Like a lot of young people nowadays, I think, grew up using digital art, which is fine. But, you know, that wasn't really that wasn't really an easy possibility for me as a kid growing up. So, yeah, I have nostalgia for traditional art. Next question, what made you pick your username? I'm awesome? Next question. Can you draw insert random character from random fandom for me? No. Can you make my channel banner? Pay me. Actually, that's the answer to the last one too. Pay me. How do you film your videos? That would be the Nikon D3300, which is this nice fancy little camera that is pointed at me right now. And when I do traditional videos, I literally just point it down. And it's on a tripod. For digital videos, I use OBS, which is a free recording software, which you can record traditional videos, but you need like a webcam or something to hook up with it. But yeah. I just started a YouTube channel. Do you collaborate with me? No. Will you check out my art? Maybe, but most likely not. I'm a busy woman. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate those standard questions. I actually get those very often. Next question. What inspires you? Everything. I've never had a specific answer for this. I listen to music, I get inspired. I watch movies, I watch TV shows, I get inspired. I go outside, I get inspired. I look at stock photos, I get inspired. I've never really had a problem in terms of coming up with something to draw. It's more of a problem just motivating myself to draw. Next one, what is your favorite movie or movies? I'm gonna miss a lot because I'm going off the top of my head, but I do like Matilda, Little Shop of Horrors. I like Star Trek First Contact as being my favorite Star Trek movie, but I do like other ones. I also am partial for Generations. I don't know why that one gets so much hate, but I enjoyed Generations. Like, what's wrong with the movie? Monty Python, The Avengers, the newest MCU, first one. I think I'll always be partial to Mr. Deeds just because it's kind of an inside joke with my family. I don't know, there's like a lot and I cannot think of all of them. And I'm sure I've missed quite a few. Like The Matrix, I've always liked The Matrix. My Name is Khan, that's a pretty good one. It's intense, but it's pretty good. I don't know, there's too many. Next question. Do you remember what my first drawing is? Yes, your first. No, do not. Like I said before, it's probably just like a handprint. Just shove my hand in some paint and then just shove that on paper, and that was probably my first drawing. I don't know. I do actually have something from elementary school. Let me get that actually. And I don't remember exactly when I drew this because it's not dated, and it's also not signed, unless my name faded away, but this is one of my earliest drawings that I actually own with me right now. Ta-da! Is it in frame? It's Pikachu! I'm a little surprised it's not Squirtle, but whatever. So I have no idea when I drew this, but it must have been elementary school. It wasn't a project for school. I remember I just found like this thing of like styrofoamy whatever this is, and I had markers and I was like, I'm gonna draw Pikachu, and then I drew Pikachu! Not my first drawing, but it's the oldest one that I have. How do I see myself in 10 years? I was wondering if I was gonna get a 5-year question, but 10 years? How old am I gonna be in 10 years? 34? 34? Oh my god, I'm gonna be so old! I'm so old right now! I have no idea. I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing in 5 years, let alone 10 years. Hopefully, like, I'll be living happily and, you know, a good life. Hopefully things will be going mostly well for me. I can't get any more specific than that because I have no idea. I'd have to like really deeply spend time to think about this, and I'm too lazy for that. So next question. Are you an animal, vegetable, or mineral? Well, somebody should check their privilege because I am a plant. Excuse you. These are from Kelly. Hi, Kelly. How do you know where to start when trying to draw something complicated? References and thumbnails. And by thumbnails, I mean just like little tiny drawings of just a whole bunch of different like positions and scenarios with whatever you're drawing. So if you're like trying to draw a car, look up pictures of cars and then try and like number one, just try and just draw it a few times, copying the reference. And then number two, like figure out what you want the car to be doing and like the composition of your picture, whatever, and thumbnail that out. Ooh, look, real advice. Who are your biggest influences? I don't know. I mean, in terms of like artists that I look up to, I cannot remember all their names off the top of my head, but I have, here, I'll include like a list of names and you guys can just look at that. And those are some artists that I look up to. And obviously the list is pretty much exhaustive. I find new artists that are awesome every day, but the main ones are the ones that I listed. So, what style have you not tried but want to try? Because there's like so many different styles out there, and I'm just having the darndest time thinking up stuff on the top of my head right now. Maybe caricature? I mean, I've done maybe like a couple sketches, but nothing really that serious, but that's the only thing I can think of right now. Respond to people who say, I could never draw like that. Then you never will, if that's what you believe. If you actually try, you can. But if you genuinely believe that you could never get there, then you will never get there. And the last question, what is your opinion on... That was a depressing drum roll. Hugs! I am cool with hugs. Preferably, like, there is some sort of permission gotten. Like, if you just randomly spot me on the street, like, please don't jump hug me. Like, you can come up and be like, hey Sam, can I hug you? And I'll be like, sure. But don't just like, I don't know. That's just how I feel about hugs. But yeah, in general, hugs are cool. And yeah, people should hug more often because the world could use some more hugs and love. Alright, yeah, so those are all the questions that you guys have sent me, so thanks for sending those in, and thank you once again for 4,000 subscribers. That is awesome, and I hope you guys are having a super special, awesome, crazy, cool day, and yeah, go out there and do something fun. Take a bath, go for a walk, draw a picture, just have a good time, and yeah, thanks for all the support. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye! Bye!